What do you mean you do voices? Well, I do voices.
Yeah!
He made the world laugh, but behind closed doors, his silence was deafening. Robin Williams' abandoned home holds more than dust and memories. It holds unanswered questions, haunting echoes, and a heartbreaking story the world still struggles to understand. Robin Williams was a legendary comedian, actor, and improvisational genius whose career spanned stand-up, television, and film. From Mork and Mindy to Oscar-winning roles in Good Will Hunting and voice work in Aladdin, he captivated generations with his humor, heart, and unmatched ability to blend comedy with raw emotion. Robin McLaurin Williams was born on July 21st, 1951 in Chicago, Illinois. Raised in a wealthy home as the only child of a Ford Motor Company executive and a former model, Robin had material comfort, but emotional distance. He often described his childhood as painfully lonely, spending hours in solitude, using humor and imagination as his escape. His first real connection came from making his mother laugh, and from that moment, he knew comedy was his bridge to the world. In high school, he discovered acting, and later, he refined his craft at Juilliard, training alongside Christopher Reeve. That explosive energy and boundless creativity were already shining through. Later in life, Robin would marry 3 times and become a devoted father to 3 children, Zach, Zelda, and Cody, each of whom he adored deeply. Behind the spotlight, family remained his anchor, even in the midst of personal storms. Robin's rise to fame began with a bang. His role as the eccentric alien Mork and Mindy turned him into a household name almost overnight. His manic energy, lightning-fast improvisation, and emotional depth set him apart in a league of his own. But Robin didn't stop at TV. He exploded onto the big screen with unforgettable performances in Good Morning Vietnam, Dead Poets Society, Mrs. Doubtfire, and Aladdin, where his voice as the genie became legendary. He balanced wild comedy with soul-stirring drama, earning critical acclaim and an Academy Award for Good Will Hunting. Behind the laughs, though, Robin struggled with addiction and depression, a battle he fought quietly for years. Still, on screen, he was unstoppable. Every role felt alive, every character, a piece of his boundless heart and imagination. On August 11th, 2014, the world lost one of its brightest lights. Robin Williams was found dead in his home in Tiburon, California, in what was first reported as a tragic suicide. The news stunned fans, friends, and the entire entertainment industry. But the truth behind his death ran deeper. Months later, it was revealed that Robin had been suffering from undiagnosed Lewy body dementia, a rare, aggressive brain disorder that causes hallucinations, confusion, and rapid mental decline. The disease had taken a devastating toll on his mind and body, leaving him feeling trapped inside himself. His final days were filled with fear and disorientation, not fully understanding what was happening. The house where he died, once filled with joy and laughter, became a haunting symbol of brilliance dimmed too soon, and a silence no one was ready for. Robin Williams' legacy is larger than any stage he stood on. He wasn't just a performer. He was a soul who gave everything to make others feel seen, heard, and understood. From Dead Poets Society inspiring young minds to Seize the Day to Patch Adams blending healing and humor, Robin left behind a catalog of characters who touched millions.
Ever impressive. But never duplicated. Genie of the Lamp.
His voice in Aladdin made adults laugh and children dream, and his Oscar-winning role in Good Will Hunting reminded us of the beauty in human connection. After his death, tributes flooded in from co-stars, presidents, and everyday fans. His vulnerability opened the door for real conversations about mental health. Foundations were created in his honor, and his words continue to circulate across generations. Even in death, Robin is still giving through his art, his laughter, and the reminder that kindness can be louder than pain. One of Robin Williams' most touching legacies never made headlines: his secret hospital visits. Without cameras or press, Robin often dressed in character to surprise sick children, bringing laughter to rooms filled with fear.
Cold. Just a minute cold. His mother was red. Oh, it is.
He also quietly supported countless charities, sometimes paying medical bills or funding schools without public credit. Few knew that he had a clause in his contracts requiring film studios to hire homeless people for on-set jobs. These quiet acts of compassion revealed the man behind the fame, a deeply empathetic soul who used his success not just to entertain, but to heal, to help, and to humanize. Robin Williams didn't just make people laugh, he made the world feel. Behind every joke was a man who understood sorrow. Behind every character, a heart that carried both brilliance and burden. His abandoned home may stand silent now, but his impact echoes louder than ever. In every film, every quote, every smile he gave us, he showed us that it's okay to be a little wild, a little broken, and still full of light. Robin crossed more than genres, he crossed hearts, cultures, and generations. The man is gone, but the magic, that lives on forever. You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it.